Hello everyone, welcome back. So in this video, I am going to discuss ToolBox. Okay, so this is ToolBox here, and it is really amazing. So just have a look at this. Okay, we can drag this towards this side to make some more space. So first we will talk about these two buttons here. Okay, these are two different modes. Okay, so the first one is for object mode, the other one is for component mode. So what is the difference? Okay, so first of all, I will tell you, I have these things. I have some lights and I have a camera and I have some different geometries. Okay, in our scene view. This is scene view we have already discussed. So now I will see, how we can use the select mode, like the object mode and the component modes in using this one. So we are going to discuss three things. First of all, that is select object mode, and then component mode, and then select tool, and the fourth is toggle between select and view mode. So now we have two things here. Okay, so this one is used for selecting geometries. Okay, that is select mode, object select mode. So we have so many things here. We have some geometries here. We have some camera here that I can select. We have this light here that I can select. We have this light here that I can select. Okay, and I can move them, right? I can select and I can move them. So I can move them. So for selection, I will press S. Okay, and I will select it. And if I want to move it, then I will be using this button. Okay, so I will select from this button. This is selection, and then I will press this button, and then I'll be moving that. Okay, this button, then I'll be moving that. Okay, and if I want to rotate this slide, then I will press here, and this is for rotation. Maybe I will select this thing. So first of all, I will go to selection mode, and then I will select this object, and then I will click here to scale it. Okay, then I can scale it. Okay, so fine. So now we are in object mode, and then I want to select only the geometries are not any other thing, not any light and not any camera. So what I am going to do, I will go here by right clicking, and then I will switch off, I will tick off. This is checkbox. I will tick off lights, and right click, I will tick off so because I'm doing so many things, so what I will do, I will come here, I will right click and enable and disable all objects types. Okay, I must be in selection mode. Okay, so when I go here and I click here enable disable all objects types, that means they all will be disabled. So what I am enabling is only the geometry. And then when I'm in selection mode and when I drag all around all the things, then only the objects, only the geometries will be selected and not any other thing which are disabled. Okay, so when we have created a very big shot and so many things are there, so many different components are there, like cameras are there, lights are there, different kinds of geometries are there, and I want to select some particular kind of thing, then this mode is really very helpful. Okay, so if I want to select only the lights, so what I will do, I will go back to this and switch on the light and switch off the geometry. Okay, and when I drag around all of them, then only the lights will be selected. In the same thing we can do about the cameras and rest of the things. Okay, so for now I will enable everything. Okay, I will enable everything. So I think you have understood that thing. So that's the first thing, that is about the object mode, different object selection. Okay, now we will come to component mode. So that is I will go to selection, that is S. Okay, this must be select. One more thing is here. Okay, first let me select the component mode. So when I come here and right click, when I come here and right click, I must know four components: points, edge, primitive, and vertices. These are four different components. Okay, so when we are in geometry mode, we are in object mode, object selection mode, then this arrow will be black. Okay, and when we are in component mode, this will be white. That you must know. Okay, so if we are here, and we go here and this is clicked on, even then nothing is going to happen. Why? Because this is active right now, this is not active, so just click here. So as soon as you click here, okay, then your points will be visible, and then you can select them. So when you select your points, they will become yellow and non-selected will be blue. Okay, so you come here and you select that. Okay, so maybe if I don't want to select this one, but I want to select this one, then you press S and you press S and you go for one, because you will have to first select the object and your components of this objects are selected. So you press one and then you select object, okay, and then press two. Okay, um, you go for one and then select this object, and then press here. Okay, fine. So that thing is selected. Okay, but this is uh, this is primitive, this is not polygon. So what I will do, I will come here, okay, in the type, and I will click in the polygon, and then this is in polygon, and then we can see the points, and now we can select the points. We can select the points, and the same thing we can do, what this thing. So this like the points are there, but this object is not selected right now, this object is selected. This will also not work on this one. So first of all, we'll have to select this object. So I can do, I can press S, oh sorry, I can press 1, I can select this object, and I'll press 2, and then I'm here and I can select these components. Okay, so we'll go back to this one, press 1, okay, select this, press 2, and then we are in component mode, right, of the torus. So now I can select, I will press 2 and I will press 2 and I can select points. Okay, for edges I will press 3 and then I can select edges, and for primitive, they are just like polygons in Maya. Okay, so for primitives I will press 4 and then primitives will be selected. Okay, so first select object and then select components. Okay, so press 1 and then come here, and then the object is selected, and then press 4 and then sub object can be selected. So 1 for object, 2 for point, 3 for edges, 4 for primitives. Okay, so that is object and component selection, right? For moving the selection, whether that is object mode or component mode, you will press T shortcut, or you will press here. Okay, click here and then you can move it. Okay, whether that is component or object mode, and you press 2 and then you are in component mode. um, uh, okay, so points are there, and then you can press T and then you can move the points. For undo, control Z, you know just like other softwares, and press 3, then you have selected edges, and press T, then move it, control Z. And if you want to rotate them, press R, then you can rotate. If you want to scale, then press E. Okay, and then you can scale them. So that was component mode. If I press 1, then I will be in object mode. So if I want to scale it now, I can scale this. If I want to move it, I will press T and then I can move it. If I want to rotate, I will press R and then I can rotate it. Is that okay? Okay, so I can select this one, press S and select this one. Okay, then T and then R and then E. Okay, so these three are there. Okay, so that is different kind of different options in the toolbox. Maybe there are some more options in the toolbox, that but I will cover those options in some later videos. So for this video, that's enough. Thank you very much.